What's up, everybody? Cryo Hero Games. I like bread. What's going on, guys? Anyway, so the Faithful Cartographer update has hit. It is here. Man, there was 2 updates today. These guys aren't messing around. Anyway, this part of this update was a complete wipe of all previous saves. And it looks like I actually lost one of my feats. Or was that something different? I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, so I'm going to start a new sandbox mode. We're just going to go Stalker. And I'm not positive now if the mapping feature is available worldwide or if it's still only Mystery Lake. But just to be sure, I am going to start at Mystery Lake. As I want, you know, I had the derpage the last episode in the test branch. And I want to actually try to get Mystery Lake mapped out. I think that would be pretty dang cool. Let's see. Oh, you know why? Because I unlocked that last feat in the test branch. That's right. So that's why it's not there. Anyway, I do have Free Runner and Book Smarts engaged. Let's go ahead and get things started here. The game definitely looks prettier. The changes they made to the engine and just the graphics tweaks themselves they did definitely made the game much prettier. Got a doggy over there right out of the gates, so let's go this way then. He's not. Man, there's 2 of them. That's a mean start. That's alright. At least I see them. They're both right there. So they also changed the way these old man's beards work now. You no longer have to combine it with a bandage. However, it will no longer stop bleeding. It's only for infections now, which is kind of cool, actually. What's going on, guys? Or how you doing? They added. I was complaining in that test branch stream about the click and hold thing. One of the reasons is being from the casino business. I've dealt a whole lot of cards in my time. And I've got, you know, wrist damage from that. So they actually added in a carpal tunnel, a CTS feature in the options, which is pretty damn awesome. You get disconnected there, Cryo? Did I get... Is it, I'm showing good on my end today. It must be your interwebs today, Cryo. Anyway, let's get our bearings here and get the hell out of here. Now, another thing, I played around in the test branch a little bit more after that last stream, and another thing is the charcoal, although when you map it's only a really small area, the charcoal is everywhere. I mean, every fire you come up to, there's just lots and lots of available charcoal. And then I also realized how much of a friend, or how much of your friend the F key is. Instead of hitting tab, you're going to be wanting to hit F all the time now. Oh, and DD2, you're getting disconnects? A bunch of people said there was connection issues today. What's going on, Joe? Let's see. I think we're going to come across the trapper's cabin here. Yep. Anyway, so every single fire you come to, you can snag charcoal. And it's real easy to get up into the 20, 25 charcoal in your inventory. And you want to use it often because it weighs you down. So it's another one of those good and bad things. See, and then there's carcass quartering now as well. See, we do have a deer over here. I'm half tempted. Bear, I don't have a knife or anything yet. Yeah, I can't do anything with it yet. So let me see if there's something up here. I want to see if I can quarter it. Hopefully there's something good here. We will see.
This stuff will come in handy.
No gun. That's the first thing I look for every time in this place. I was hoping there'd be a knife or something laying here, though. Doesn't really appear that there's going to be. Nope. That's alright. Get the clothes and stuff. Hopefully, clothes and stuff. I guess we'll find out. Anything up top? No. There's some ammo. Might have to change. I think I'm going to have to turn the mouse sensitivity back down a little, too. Let's see. Oops. God dang it. Why do I keep hitting the dang wrong button? Mouse sensitivity. Let's put it at like 20%. I do that mainly for when I'm streaming because I do tend to look around a lot. So I don't want you guys to, you know, to get any kind of glitchy video. Well, I can't check the quartering out. So the quartering also, another thing that was added in is scent is also there. And if you're carrying, you know, a quartered deer in little bloody bags, you're going to be leaving a scent, which other bads, of course, are going to be attracted to. So you got to watch that as well. Let me go out here and map this area real quick.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
There we go. So our Mystery Lake map has begun. And like I said, just a small area, but you find coal just absolutely everywhere. Now I could do one of two things. I could go down there and light a fire by that deer and then harvest it by hand, but I kind of want to quarter it and check out that new feature. So I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I haven't made a safe on one pass in 2 months. I don't know what happened to me. Okay, so we got 16. 16, 6. Come on, you can do it. Yay. Nothing. Dang it. Now let me just strip everything down that's in here, check out the clothing situation, and probably move on, to be honest with you. It wasn't a huge score for me here today. 15 minutes, I can live with that. Now, it's also important. Now, like here, I'm good, but you just gotta hit that F key all the time and see what your feels like temperature is, because, I mean, you could just end up freezing to death just really, really fast. And looks like that is about all I'm going to be able to snag. There's no more charcoal, right? That's a one-pass type thing. You grab everything that's there. Now, yeah. Alright, so let's just go ahead and move along. There will be other deer to quarter. That is for sure. Now it is... Oh man, and there's a bear. What up, Mr. Bear? I'm not gonna go your way. How's that? I'll come over here instead. I've gotten some good stuff out of there, Cryo. It seems to me, now it may, you know, it's all RNG based. It may be all in my head. But you guys know I always get my theories. But it definitely seems to me like the RNG changed a little bit. Stalker mode, I am not finding very much laying around anymore. Where it seemed like before you used to find stuff quite frequently. Alright, it's actually fairly cold. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that little chili bar. And there's another dang wolf. You know what? I may just camp out here for the night. I'm actually really, really low on the cold bar anyway. And I gotta watch that. Light a fire, get some water, all that good stuff. But I got that bear and a wolf right there. It's just... It's a bad sign for me to be taking either of those routes for sure this early in the game. Let's see, where is the bear? There he is over there. So he's keeping his distance pretty well. Once I'm inside, of course, I don't care. He can cruise on up wherever he wants. But I think I will run out back here and set this rabbit trap, though. Ooh, and I got some rocks, too. I still have yet mastered the art of throwing rocks at rabbits quite yet. I actually got the hypothermia risk now, so I'm just going to go ahead and go on in. Bear's begging for a rock in the face. That's a scary, scary thought there, Joe. See, got no Acceleran. I do have sticks, right? There we go. See if we can't get a fire going here. Yeah, it is. It is definitely. It is strongly ill-advised to throw rocks at bears. That is for certain. Congrats here, Cryo. Alright, 1 minute. Let's get something in there. Here's an hour 47. 2 hours. That's more than enough to get a little water going. Looks like rust. It's got a lot of similarities to rust. That is for sure. Alright. How we doing now? Actually, the warmth meter is way up now. I guess I could have just lit a fire and gone for it before. Check on this bear here. Or no, good thing I didn't go for it. Where you at, Mr. Bear? Oh, he's hiding now. I'm gonna tough it out here for the night, though. So let me set this snare. Make sure he's not... I don't think he walks back here. I hope he doesn't walk back here. Weapons, campcraft. See, basically you do everything off that rotary wheel now, which is kind of cool. Hop on in there, little rabbit. Why don't you just be a champ and go on in that snare before my fire goes out so I can cook you. He's not going to go in if I watch it. Rust without the PvP. Let's see, I guess I can bust this chair down too. Go through 45 minutes. That's pretty decent. Is the fire still going? Nope, the fire is out. But I can grab that charcoal now, so that's a good thing. Let me run out and check my snare real quick, and then I'm just going to sleep it out here. Nope, nothing in it yet. There won't be anything in it till tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. If there's anything in it at all. That is a good spot. I catch rabbits right there next to that rock quite frequently. And looks like the night is creeping up. It's not quite there yet, but why don't we maybe read? Is there a way to do that off the drink, eat? Doesn't look like there's a way to read directly off of the wheel there. But why don't we research that for an hour? That should get us into the darkness a bit. There we go. Oops, I guess I better drink first, huh? Do I have anything to eat? I actually do have some few items. I don't want to go get food poisoning on my first day. I'll stay away from that 32%er. This game is pretty awesome. I mean, it's one of my favorite survival games I've ever played. Now, it's pure survival. It's just, it's you, the wildlife, and Mother Nature. There's no zombies, there's no other players, there's nothing else. But as far as just the survival side of it, man, they definitely did it right. There's no doubt about it. I mean, the temperature is a real thing. You know, the water. See, I'm good. Can I sleep for another hour? Nope. It's past time for 2 hours. Then hopefully the sun is down enough. Or the sun is up enough. Nope. It'll let me sleep now there, right? Let me sleep for an hour anyway. Yeah, anyway, the story mode. Today was the last update before launch, basically. The launch is going to put a story mode into the game. Which is pretty awesome. Yet terrifying. I'm a little concerned about it. But this update added a lot of features that people were asking for. But do I keep clicking off of it, or is that what it is? It's not passing the time. Oh yeah, I guess if you click, it auto cancels it, which is fine. Just got to get used to that. All right, let's head on back out. Come on, cat, leave me alone. Alright. I'm back here. I don't know what is up with my cat lately, but he is just dying for some interwebs fame. All I have to do is hit stream now, and he goes to town. Alright, let's see. Okay, it is actually 17 below zero. So let's see if we got a rabbit first off. If we do, let's cook that bad boy up and eat him. Nope, nothing. That's unfortunate, but it happens. I'm going to leave that snare right there, though, because I know that's a good spot for it. I'm just going to go back in and pass time for a couple of hours and hope that things warm up a bit. If there was a knife in here, I'd go eat on that deer, but no knife, so what are you going to do? Alright, what do I have to eat? Banged up tomato soup. I got a 64% energy bar. That's pretty darn good. I'm going to read a couple more hours out of that book and hope that it warms up and maybe some of that fog clears a little bit, because the visibility is definitely bad. Let's see here. Just go 2 hours, I guess. It's not very... I'm going to head over to the camp office next. It's not a very long way. But not having the temperature constantly displayed on your screen can be a definite issue. Alright. God damn it. That cat is going to drive me nuts. Alright, the bear is back. See if I can get around him. I think maybe if I hug this wall, I can avoid him. I'm just going to grab that snare, even if there's nothing in it. Might as well take it with me. Get me a free dinner if I need to. So let me just hug this ledge over here and hope I can get around that bear. Looks like he might be up around the corner right now. Hopefully. Hopefully he's not right here behind this rock. Welcome to the stream there, Scott. Oh, he's way up there. Alright, I'm good. I can actually just go pretty directly. No need to hide. He's a long way away. Anyway, get over to the camp office. Hopefully there's some more clothes. Speaking of, I never looked at my clothes. I know I picked something up, right? There we go. Let's throw that on. That'll help a little. And looks like that's about it. Those boots I got in there, I'm just going to harvest. Yeah, he's way over there. It's all good. He ain't coming. There's another corpse there. But there's a wolf right there too, so I'm just going to duck down here and head on by. The chances of that corpse having anything past a candy bar are probably pretty slim anyway. Now watch that. That's where the hatchet and the knife will be. You know it. Just because I had to go and say it. How we doing? 4 below 0. Temperature's dropping pretty quick, but I think I'll be able to make it to the camp office, shy of any nasty run-ins with wildlife. I should be able to make it down there before I take any serious damage.
Can't feel my hands.
Hopefully, anyway. We will find out. I guess I could have cooked that tomato soup and ate it. I probably should have done that. Maybe I'll get lucky and find the knife right here. I really need some kind of a tool. How are we holding up? 5 below. Still pretty damn cold.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Ooh, an emergency stem. That's gonna be tempting to pop. I pop that bad boy, I'll be at the camp office in like no time. I'm just gonna hug this side. I really don't want to run into anything without having a knife or anything. I would prefer not to go scrapping with wolves with no weapon of any sort. This doesn't seem like a smart idea. I don't see anything right in the immediate area. Doesn't mean it's not there, though. Oh, you know what? I should map again while I'm here. So yeah, that last burn, I got 2 pieces of charcoal out. 2 little blips on the map is it, but that's a start. Well, the fog's rolling in. That's actually probably going to help me. Although I can't see them, they can't see me either. That's a good thing in my book. Because I know the general direction, or I know exactly where I'm supposed to be going. Go a little bit further and I'll map again. Give me an idea of... Oh, cannot map in low visibility conditions. That's interesting. I mean, it makes sense. You're not going to be able to look around and write any landmarks down if you can't see anything. Probably not too many there, Flossie. I personally have. I was out on the Missouri River way back in the day fishing one day in Montana, and it went below 40. I ended up, it wasn't very fun. I mean, I had a great time. I was like 20 years old. But, it was not pretty. Ended up getting a bloody nose and it getting all frozen up. It was just not, it was not good. But yeah, I can't imagine too many people have experienced that. We're going to be hypothermic quick if we don't just go for it and get in here, though. There we go. Now, hopefully it's above freezing here. Let's see. Barely. Cover up the afflicted area or find someplace warm. Well, I just happened to find someplace that's not really warm, but it is above freezing, so... And, of course, we got a new fireplace, which means got to check for that charcoal. Man, a little coffee or herbal tea or something would just square it right away here with the old frostbite. I do like the fact that I got that stem right there.
That'll come in handy.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. I mean, like I said, the cold, I don't think I would do it now. But when I was 20, I was fearless, you know. I don't care if it's 30, 40 below zero. Whatever. I'm invincible, you know. It was one of those kind of things. I did catch fish. I remember that much. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm gonna put those gloves on right now, because I think that should help me out quite a bit. Let me see. It's F, that's right. And it's still saying 33 degrees, but covering up my hands should help that hypothermia there. Did I get any other pieces? I don't believe I did. No. Needs massive clothing still. Alright, we're all looted up in here. The secret peach can spot. Actually, sometimes it's tomatoes. But that is definitely a hidden one. Oh, there's the pork and beans. And some herbal tea. Very nice. That will warm me right up. And mute you guys for just a moment and shut my door. I got some noisiness outside. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that. It's actually a nice, cool, breezy night, but that also means noisy. Noisy outside, because it's it's not even 6 p.m. yet here, so everybody's coming home from work and all that. Lots of traffic. Whatnot. Man, no weapon anywhere yet. Come on.
Could end up.
There we go. I'll take that. Put that bad boy on right now. Let's see. There we go. The ninja with the brown beanie. Oh, yes. More charcoal, but not a ton here. I mean, a few clothing items. I'm not complaining about that. There's a wool shirt. Oh, no doubt about that. Let's see, let's grab, bust open a couple crates here. I want to get myself just warmed up a little bit, but I don't want to make a fire yet. Let's see, let's harvest this too. That should be 10 cloth. Yeah, that'd be good. What's going on there, Mikey C? How you doing? And I got a repair kit and all that good stuff. I tell you what, might as well go out and grab some low-hanging fruit. Like we got the corn dogs and stuff right there. Plus, if there's no wolves on the lake, I can probably maybe even get out and fish for a second and catch me a little dinner. Let me get a fishing tackle made here. The little crafting interface is a bit different now. Let me make a couple bandages just in case. And I don't know if I got enough of that old man's beard for... I'm not seeing it anywhere.
He doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Oh, here it is right here. Alright, now I need one more of the old man's beard. Anyway, how we doing? We're about halfway up, so I can at least go out and take a peek around. I don't think there's any rabbits here close by, or I'd throw that snare down. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure there's not. Doesn't look very rabbity. Well, that sucks. See if we get lucky. Ooh, what's laying next to it? Oh, that's just his foot sticking out of the snow. I thought it was something laying next to it. I was all stoked for a sec. I thought I found me a knife. Alright, there's a wolf right there. I guess maybe I should head the other way and go up and check for the weapons cache. Let me just grab a couple of these. Just because it is easy food, and he's off far enough where he shouldn't see me. Hopefully. I shouldn't have a scent or anything going right now. I got no bleeding and whatnot. Anyway, let's do that. Let's head back up here and see if that easy to get to weapons cache is here. I better drink, though. Because I am running low on the calories. I should probably just eat, too. No, you know what? Let me go inside and do that. So I'm warming slightly in the process. This is above freezing? Oh yeah. Good stuff. So let's 46%. I think that energy bar is more than safe. The cattails definitely are. That 34%'s close. The pork and beans are probably safe too. You know what? Let's live on the edge. Let's eat the 32% beef jerky. Uh-oh. What popped up? Some kind of condition popped up, it looked like. Or just frostbite risk. Alright, I tell you what. The smartest thing to do is going to be to light a fire and get a warmth buff. And then run up there. I don't want to risk... since I'm not at full condition right now, I really don't want to risk any unnecessary ugliness. Let's see if we can start a fire, cook something and eat it, and then run up there. And maybe I'll get lucky and the fire still be burning when I get back.
Come on.
But if not, I'll get a little charcoal out of the deal. You do start finding massive amounts of charcoal everywhere as you run around the map. But right at the beginning, it just makes you want to just light fires. Try this again. Not too concerned about the matches being on stalker mode. I'm sure I'm going to find lots of matches around. Come on. There we go.
Did it?
Yeah, let's throw that on there. You know what? Let's just throw that on there too. Coal, that's the charcoal from the fire. Oh wow, you can burn it too, huh? What is that? It gives me, let's get it over 2 hours. In fact, let's get it over 3 hours just for giggles. Banged up pinnacle peaches. Let's cook up these tomato soup and eat it. I don't want to risk eating anything that low again. But this will give me the warmth buff that I'm looking for, so that's a good thing. And I should still be over 3 hours. Yep. Very nice. Alright. Now I got the warmth buff. I'm drained, which isn't good, but I'll be alright. I can pop that stem if I need to. That'll take care of my drained issue. Oh, we got storm rolling in too, huh? It's gonna make it tough to see what's going on. Or is it just fog? I can't tell. It's gonna make it tough to see that cache if it's there, but I do know where it should be if it's there, so. Yeah, I'm liking it so far, Rect. The game itself is running super smooth. Before, every now and then you would get a little framey loady type thing, and you don't get that at all anymore. It's just, it's a little different with the interface, and you have to pay attention to it more. But I mean, the developer actually hit on the spot. He wanted the game to come out of the digital age, he said. And Raphael said that. He's the lead designer, and I mean, and I understand that. I mean, it was definitely in the digital age. You instantly saw exact temperatures and conditions and health percentages and everything else, which now you can see them, but you have to look for them. Just the tab interface that you see is not going to show you that specific information. Yep, the framey loadies. I've had no framey loadies. So, I mean, the optimization that they did to it, they did something to the Unity game engine, made some tweaks to it or whatever he said. But it made a noticeable difference. I mean, the game ran good and looked good for me before, but like I said, every once in a while you would get those framey loadies. Nice and clear up here. I don't know why it was so foggy down the hill. Doesn't look like it's here.
Feeling so drained.
Check up just a little bit further here. No, not seeing it. So no weapons cache for me. Check down over here just to make sure. Make sure I didn't miss it. Thanks, Mikey C. You too. No, no weapons cache. Alright, so now the tired factor has caught up to me, but you see the sun is starting to get over all the way over to where it's dipping down. So it's not a big deal. I'll just I'll sleep it out one more night. I'll be nice and warm and all good to go. It's actually relatively warm today. I don't have much for food right now. I could grab see if that wolf on the lake is walked away. I could grab a few more cattails and maybe check that closest little fisherman's hut. But I got no sprint right now since I'm exhausted. That's what the little eyeball, the red eyeball indicator in the middle is telling me. Actually, the night is actually peeking up. I can see the very bottom of the moon on that little HUD icon up in the top right there. Plant some blueberries. I may end up doing a little blueberry planting later tonight there, Scott. I actually went with starfruit this summer instead of blueberries. Oh my god, man, I had no idea how profitable. My first harvest was like 1.2 million or something like that, just from the blueberry, or from the starfruit. Just crazy. Yeah, that dog's still pretty content being right there. Two of them, actually, it looks like now. So I'm just going to head on in, risk it with the food that I have. And call it a night. This fire should still be going up top. Sounds like it. I can cook that other food and hope that, in hopes of not getting ill. Let's see. And banged up peaches. None sucks worse than some banged up peaches.